Hello, everyone. This is Ed Peterson with Global Touch Enterprise. Welcome to, just wanted to give an update, ladies and gentlemen, on our podcast for G.T.E Professional Network Podcast. We're going to be doing our shows every Tuesdays and Thursdays at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. And we're here to assist businesses across the country to build and grow their network in the area where they do business. And we're going to have some great topics on the show, special guests on our show. And we're going to be doing some updates for everybody across the country so that way we can give you the full story as to how to build and grow your network utilizing your website as a marketing tool. And what can you do with your website today in 2025, this year, 2025, as we begin to acknowledge and understand the changes that are taking place today. And with all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, what are you doing in the marketplace, in the community where you are? How are you serving? As servant leaders, we want to make sure that we're doing our part and making sure that we educate everybody across the board to build and grow their network. And also, too, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to say that for the past 17 plus years that I've been building websites across the country to churches, nonprofit organizations, and local businesses. And I deal with a lot of startups. Startup is my target market, startup companies. And I'm just excited the fact that this year, 2025, I've seen more people needing a website like never before. Now, I said this once before, again, when I had my radio show on Blog Talk, and I've been doing that since 2012. But now here we are, ladies and gentlemen, 2025. And now videos is where it's at, of course. Everybody knows that. And everybody should have some kind of insight to where they want to go with their business, how they want to grow their business, and who are their target markets that they're reaching to. And also, are you interacting with your target market on a regular, consistent, daily basis? And what is your website looking like? And is it interactive? Is it user-friendly? And is it mobile-friendly? So, because we know we use our cell phones like clockwork today, ladies and gentlemen. And our cell phones are basically our go-tos when we want to look up something, research something, or even make a connection with someone. Whether we're on social media, whether we're on the YouTube, on my YouTube channel, or whether we're on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, or whatever. Only these platforms, and we also have Fanbase, which I'm excited about that social platform there, by Isaac Hayes III. So it's really cool to see how people are growing their networks, their businesses on a regular, consistent basis. But here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, with all of this technology that we have, and I come from manufacturing, so working for big companies like Zenith, Motorola, and Hewlett Packard in Chicago, where I'm from originally, gives me an opportunity to understand how manufacturers work. And also, too, ladies and gentlemen, don't get it twisted. Let's keep it real, and let's be honest with each other. We have created a lot in this country. We have manufactured a lot in this country. We have also grown to understand what's what in this country as well. Who makes what, how it got started, and so forth. When you look at all the tech billionaires today, and not only just in Silicon Valley, but across this country, and how companies are utilizing the technology that we have today, and what we're doing to reach each and every human being in this country and abroad. So if you're a community leader, if you are an activist, if you are in business for yourself, and you're looking to really grow your network strong, then my suggestion is check out our website at globaltouchenterprise.net. I want you to understand exactly how we're helping others in the communities across this country to build and grow their network in the area where they do business. Whether you have a brick and mortar location or a website presence or an online presence, you want to make sure that it's one, interactive, it's up to date, and it's relevant. What is your content looking like, and are you content driven? And are you getting feedback from your clients and your customers? Are you keeping track of your database of people filling out forms and making purchases off your website? And what are you doing right now to share with them on the promotions that you're running on a regular daily basis? Are you running daily promotions for your business? And do you have the necessary tools in place to continue to interact and engage on a 24/7 level? And right now, this is how we have to operate, because now, there's no time for us to delay anything. Not today. But it is time to take all out massive action, grow it, build it, and show it to the public, and let them give us the responses as to how well we're doing. And once you go there, ladies and gentlemen, this gives you a great opportunity for us to maximize each moment that we have, and making sure that we're being truthful to ourselves, and also giving quality customer service, and continue to get feedback from our customers, and having what we call relationship marketing, building strategic relationships everywhere we go. And relationship marketing is just as important as any type of marketing that we do. For nonprofit organizations that I assist and help across the country, we have what is called cause marketing. And we also have all types of different types of marketing campaigns that we put together for them, churches as well. And then we have startup companies and local businesses. How we're marketing how we're sending out information to our customers or our existing customers, and for new potential customers who just checking us out to give us a feel as to what it is we do. Are you keeping it simple enough for them to engage with you, without having all the confusion of all this activity that's going on your website, but making it simple enough for them to understand where you are, who you are, and what you're here to do. As servant leaders, it is good to basically give people the full story as to what our purpose, our plan, and our mission is, as we continue to serve in the marketplace. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to share you with these simple opportunities that we're doing on a regular, consistent basis. I'll be sharing a lot more, with that in the coming weeks and months, as we continue to grow and continue to expand where we are. And are we connected properly with our groups in our communities? And my vision, of course, and what God has given me, was to make sure that we have churches, nonprofit organizations, and local businesses to come together in the community where they are, where nobody lacks anything within that community. And we can do this, ladies and gentlemen, ourselves. We don't need a outside force to do that. We just have to all come together as a human race, as a people, to basically help each other, no matter what background, no matter where you're from in this country. It's all about the PHP effect, people helping people. The more people we help, the stronger we get. Our communities are stronger, and we are able to do more and abundantly to assist as many as who give us permission to do so. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to give you some good insights today, Wednesday, of course, April the 16th, as this month is moving along really fast right now, to give you some insights as to our purpose and goal here at G.T.E Professional Network Podcast. And for my company, Global Touch Enterprise, which we do web design and marketing, and we assist startup companies, again, churches, nonprofit organizations across the country, to help them build and grow their network in the area where they do business. And business is really good for everybody if we all look at where we are and where we want to go. Who is really setting the tone in the marketplace? Who is really setting the tone? It's us. Don't get it twisted. Don't believe the hype. Believe in the fact of the matter that it is our marketing dollars, our dollars, that matters the most, and how we utilize and spend our money in reference to our daily growth. And we in growth mode every single day. This is growth day. Every day is growth day. You want to continue to adopt that philosophy of having a growth day in your business, in your life, and also with your well, and making sure that they continue to understand exactly these simple principles that we share on a regular, consistent basis. And so, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we want to make sure that we continue to uplift, to educate, to innovate, and to mobilize everybody who wants to have their own business based on the passion they have and what industries they want to dive into. But you want to do your research, do your homework, and make sure you do your due diligence. as to the industry that you're wanting to get into. Is it a growing industry? Is it a new industry? Or is it a dying industry? You want to look at all of these levels and making sure that you're making the right choice when it comes to that. And then having a structure and put a system in place would save yourself time, energy, and money. Once you have a unique system in place based on your industry, based on what you do, the better you come out, the stronger you are. And so, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this gives me a great opportunity to share this again with you. Tomorrow, we'll be on live again on our channel here on G.T.E Pro Network Podcast. We're going to have a special guest on our show. We talk about education. We talk about this is April being Financial Literacy Month, and making sure that we are educating people on how to use their finances properly and where to put your dollar, how to become a good investor and a good wise master builder, building your legacy, building your dream, your goal to the level that you want, and making sure that you follow the blueprint that's already been laid, ladies and gentlemen. There's always a blueprint there. You just have to follow it. And of course, it's always the adult game and follow the leader. Who has the best information and best answers, and who can get you there in a lot faster, a better time than you could doing it, trying to figure it out all by yourself. You're not an island. You can't do it all by yourself. You're going to need, of course, people to help you build it and put it together. And so, as long as you have people on your level and above assisting you, then you're on the right track. And that's the way to go. And that's the way we ought to continue learning as we earn. And so, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to take this time out to share this quick tip. We want to thank you for this time and this effort. Y'all have a great afternoon and keep building the dream.